This is taking an extreme amount of effort right now to stay still on this Segway. Kevin Bourget joins us from Ontario Travel and Tourism, and this is something that you can do at the Blue Mountain Resort. And Pam, she's been helping me this morning, and this is a tough thing. It's very hard to do.
Well, actually, I think you're doing a fantastic job, Rachel, okay? She's only been on it for about 3 minutes, so once she gets a little bit of experience on it, I think she's going to find it very enjoyable.
And Kevin, if you want to tell us a little bit about the Blue Mountain Resort, and this is a great spot for people to come to in Ontario.
Exactly. So Blue Mountain Resort is one of those resorts that offers season-by-season events. So obviously everyone knows Blue Mountain, you can ski there, but then when skiing's over, they offer really neat things like segways. And you know, so you can take that. Why don't you segue around, and then I'll talk a little bit. So Segway tours are one really unique adventure that you can do at Blue Mountain. Rachel has had a bit of experience trying it out. It does take a little bit of learning, but once you get the hang of it, it's not as hard as it looks. And what you'll do is you take it through the forest. You'll be able to choose the terrain that you want to do it in. It can be, you know, a little more adventurous, or you can take more of a serene ride through the bush. So how's it going so far?
You know what? It's going great, but Kevin, you did an awesome job filling in for me and me on this Segway. I'm going to send it back inside.
Watch out, don't run me over.
I have been having the best morning here in Barrie at the Ontario Travel and Tourism Centre. Take a look at this. I'm on a Segway, one-handed, reporting on live TV. Pretty impressive. Not yesterday, my last hit, I told you that it was quite hard to ride a Segway, but right now I'm finding it very easy with great instruction from Pam. This is something that you can do if you come down to Barrie today. I'm going to hand it over to Kevin, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about Blue Mountain, and I'm going to show you this obstacle course that I'm about to go on.
So 2 hands on the wheel while you do that. So Rachel's going to go through the obstacle course, and you can do that if you come down to visit us today until 1 o'clock at the Ontario Travel Centre on Mapleview Drive. The Segway Tours is one of the neat things that you can do at Blue Mountain Resort. And as part of the tour, you take the gondola ride to the top of the mountain at the resort, and you'll see the most spectacular view of Georgian Bay. Blue Mountain obviously is one of those resorts that has all the 4 seasons, so amazing skiing in the winter, but now you can do all the fun stuff in the summertime. Doing a great job there, Rachel.
Thanks, Kevin. We'll send it back inside. Woo! I don't want to run into you.
No, don't do that. Back to you.
Where's the stop button?
That was awesome. I think we should hire that guy. Can we get him? Because him and Rachel
he's already
together.
employed by Ontario Travel. Come on.
I'm just saying, he would be a nice addition. Him and like Rachel could hang out and go and do some fun stuff.
We can have him on anytime we want.
All right.
He's at our beck and call.
Just like you.
That's like me.
And me.
Exactly.
Of Toronto. Rachel Schoutsen's in for Kevin Yard today. And Rachel, I don't think Kevin would be jealous for what you're up to right now.
Maybe not, I know, but you know, snakes are really fun, and this isn't the first time I've held a snake here on the Weather Network. Whoops, he kind of matches my shirt a little bit. We got the same pattern going on, but we're here at the Travel and Tourism Centre in Barrie, and you can check out so many great things that you can do right here in Ontario, joined by Kelsey, and tell us a little bit about Scales Nature Park.
So Scales Nature Park is located just south of Aurelia. You can bring family and friends along. It's a facility that has native reptiles and amphibians, so all of the things that you can see in Ontario and in Canada.
All right, and what's this guy's name?
This is Heffy, and Heffy is a milk snake, so you can find him anywhere from Toronto to up north.
Alrighty, so definitely some fun things you can check out here right in Ontario. Emily, I'll head it back inside to you.
Thanks, Rachel. You're braver than I am, that's for sure. She has been participating in all sorts of activities. And Rachel, is that Santa Claus beside you?
It is Santa Claus, Emily. I know. I've been doing such great things this morning here at the Travel and Tourism Centre in Barrie. Snakes, goats, there's some wine here, and of course, there's also Santa. We'll be talking to you in 1 second, but first, tell us a little bit about Santa's Village and what people can expect if they come to Bracebridge this summer.
Now, there's lots of great stuff going on in Santa's Village. We have 3 great parks. The village itself, which is where you want to come see Santa go on all the rides. We have our sports land, which is a paper play. We've got go-karts, bungee trampoline, lots of great stuff there as well. This year, we're opening up a brand new aerial park. That's right by the village too, so you come in and do a 3-hour climb. We've got zip lines, wobbly bridges, tons of great stuff going on there.
All right.
And our campground is there right across the road too.
Sounds awesome, and I love Christmas all year round, and I'm sure you do as well, Santa.
I love it. It's what I live for.
And you live in Bracebridge in the summertime.
It's my summer home at Santa's Village, and I welcome all the boys and girls to come and visit me there.
All right, so remember, Santa's watching you even in the summertime.
All right, thanks so much, Rachel. So much fun.
You got it, Emily. There's so many great things that you can do right here in Ontario. And now I'm joined by Greg from Algonquin Outfitters. And I know that you're specializing in some canoe trips. And a lot of people might think, maybe that's not for me. That might be a little tough. But you organize it all to make it super easy. So can you tell us about that?
We sure do. Yeah, basically we provide everything except your toothbrush. You can show up and go on a 2-day, 3-day, week-long canoe trip, and we provide everything you need. What we've got here is an example of the products that we would set you up with. And now I've got a bunch of freeze-dried food here, but the first few days you'd have lots of fresh food and eggs and that sort of thing too. And basically what we do is meal planning as well as trip planning. We make sure you have all the gear that you need, and it's all high-quality gear too. So we've got 50 years of experience in the park. So, we're able to send you on the best canoe trip that you can think of.
So to have fun and to stay safe as well. And I know that you guys are giving away this paddle here at the Tour and Travelism Center.
Absolutely. So this is a Badger paddle made locally in Huntsville by some great people. This is a really high-quality product. We send all our canoe trips out with good quality paddles, but we are also offering a 2-day fully outfitted canoe trip today as a prize.
And that is a very cool thing that you could win here in Barrie. For now, I'll send it back inside to you, Emily.
Thanks, Rachel. Tons of fun there today. Weekend looks fantastic. High pressure in place. A beautiful start to the day for Barrie, Ontario. Rachel joins us at Ontario Tourism. And Rachel, what are you up to now?
Well, now, Emily, we are checking out Grey County, and I'm joined by Amanda. And why should people come to Grey County this summer?
Well, because we're located right on Georgian Bay, we've got the beautiful Niagara Escarpment through our backyard, and new this summer, we are promoting cycling. So if if it doesn't matter if you're family, avid cyclist, you like to get on the off-road trails in the forest, we are saying come to our area. We've got some great trails.
All right. And what about the water? Can they expect swimming and fishing conditions?
Absolutely. We've got great fishing, paddling. We've got stand-up paddling, which is a lot more popular. And we have a lot more chartered fishing, chartered dining tours. But we also have 8 waterfalls in Grey County.
Wow, absolutely beautiful. So Grey County, put that on your bucket
Weekend, why not head up to Grey County? It'll be lovely. We've got lots of sunshine in the area. Hey, and Rachel, I don't think Kevin would be jealous for what you're up to right now.
Maybe not, I know, but snakes are really fun, and this isn't the first time I've held a snake here on the Weather Network. Whoops, he kind of matches my shirt a little bit. We got the same pattern going on, but we're here at the Travel and Tourism Center in Barrie, and you can check out so many great things that you can do right here in Ontario, joined by Kelsey, and tell us a little bit about Scales Nature Park.
So Scales Nature Park is located just south of Aurelia. You can
Tourism, and Rachel, what are you up to now?
Well, now, Emily, we are checking out Grey County, and I'm joined by Amanda. And why should people come to Grey County this summer?
Well, because we're located right on Georgian Bay, we've got the beautiful Niagara Escarpment through our backyard, and new this summer, we are promoting cycling. So if if it doesn't matter if you're family, avid cyclist, you like to get on the off-road trails in the forest, we are saying come to our area. We've got some great trails.
All right. And what about the water? Can they expect swimming and fishing conditions?
Absolutely. We've got great fishing, paddling. We've got stand-up paddling, which is a lot more popular. And we have a lot more chartered fishing, chartered dining tours. But we also have 8 waterfalls in Grey County.
Wow, absolutely beautiful. So Grey County, put that on your bucket list for this summer.
Thanks, Rachel. That looks like a lot of fun. All right, high pressure in place for this weekend. If you didn't catch today's morning show, here's what you missed. Take a look at this. Storm damage in the Windsor area. Intense thunderstorms tore through the area on Tuesday, knocking down a lot of trees. People are going to have some cleaning up to do in the next couple of days. And also, you missed Rachel getting tangled up in this.
This guy's name is Tupac, and if you like snakes as well, you can come down to the Ontario Travel and Tourism Center in Barrie, and you can get a free pass to come to Scales Nature Park.
Make sure you join us tomorrow morning where we talk about the beautiful weekend ahead, and Tom's Traffic will get you where you need to be. Let's go up to Rachel in Barrie.
We're talking all things Ontario here today at the Ontario Travel and Tourism Center in Barrie, and I'm joined by Joe, and you're going to tell us about a car race that we can expect to see in Wasaga.
We are bringing go-kart racing to Wasaga Beach to the main beach. It's going to be the first street race in Ontario for the karters in over 10 years, since the Barrie Grand Prix. What we're trying to recreate at our main beach area is a mini Molson Indy from years gone by, with Thunder Alley displays and lots of stuff for the families, and of course professionally organized kart racing right on the streets of Wasaga Beach.
All right, and I know someone is watching right now and thinking, wow, I have to attend that event. When is it?
It's the first weekend in June, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is June 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Perfect. All right, there you go. There's your weekend plans.
It's all done. Thank you very much, Rachel. Now we know what we're going to be doing in Oakland for that. And let's go to Rachel. She's up in Barrie talking to Ontario Tourism about some weekend events, but she's also met up with some interesting animals.
I've been having so much fun here in Barrie this morning. This is Borealis, a little offended from me right now because I just called him a sheep, but it's definitely a goat. This is a 6-week-old goat, and this is just some of the great things that you can see right here in Ontario. If you're looking for something fun to do for the weekend, Cashmere Farms has beautiful goats. I was also talking earlier to some people with snakes. We saw Santa here as well. So Travel and Tourism Ontario, definitely a great place for you to check out, plan your weekends for the summer, and I'll let this little goat say goodbye.
Bye. Thanks so much, Rachel. Great stuff. Let's take a look at what the conditions will be like. More. Rachel?
We've been checking out some wonderful travel ideas that you can do right here in Ontario, and I'm joined by some pretty big mascots right now. This is Campfelt Kelly. He lives in Campfelt Bay here in Barrie, sort of like the Loch Ness Monster, but I'm going to say a lot cuter. And this is Parka, and Parka is a part of the Georgian Bay Islands National Park. So 2 great places you can check out right here in Ontario.
Great. Let's go first out up to Rachel in Barrie. She is with a very special guest.
Tons of great things you can do in Ontario. And do you like Christmas all year long? Because you can check out Santa's Village, joined by Waylon now, and tell us a little bit about that.
All right, so it's up in Bracebridge. We've got 3 great parks and a campground there. We've got our Santa's Village, which has all the rides and stuff everywhere kids can come check out Santa. We have our sports land, which is paper play. We've got go-karts, laser tag, a bungee trampoline, lots of great stuff there. And this year we also have a new aerial park. So we're offering, it's like a 3-hour climb. There's trampolines, zip lines, lots of great stuff going on there.
Awesome. Sounds like a very great thing to do this summer. And you don't have to wait till December 25th to see Santa, because we got him right here on the Weather Network. Now, Santa, we know in the wintertime you live at the North Pole, but where do you live in the summer?
It's so much nicer down at in Bracebridge at Santa's Village. Mrs. Claus and I are there. We just love to see all the boys and girls come and visit us there.
And another reason why Ontario is so great, Santa decides to live here in the summertime.
I did not know that. We're going to take a look actually at our weather, but before we do that, let's go up to Rachel. I don't know if we would describe these as shenanigans necessarily, but she's got some special guests.
Well, if you're into some of the creepy crawly stuff, you can find that right here in Ontario at Scales National Park. This is a snapping turtle. Earlier, I was holding a snake. This snake that Kelsey's holding, actually, his name is Tupac. And can you tell us a little bit about what Scales has to offer?
Sure. So Scales Nature Park is located in Aurelia. We focus on all native reptiles, amphibians, and fish. Oh, and there's our snapping turtle snapped a little bit. But yeah, it's fun for the whole family. We do lots and lots of hands-on with our reptiles, so it's a great time.
All right, and definitely a lot of fun. And what's the turtle's name?
This is Jaws.
This is Jaws.
Jaws. Rachel, you're lucky to have not lost a finger there. Let's take a look at our situation with weather. We have high pressure now building in.